What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jordxn. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to record vocals better. You know, tips for recording vocals. And look, by the way, the person that's standing underneath me, I think her boyfriend just got some studio equipment. So that nigga down there making beats, and them beats are trash as fuck. If you watching this video, bro, I apologize. But seriously though, I know a lot of people struggle when it comes to recording vocals. You know, people might have a recording block or a recorder's block or artist block. I don't even know if artist block is a thing, but I know writer's block is. So I mean, some artists get in front of the microphone, they just go blank. But you know, we're gonna talk about it. So hopefully I can say something in this video that can help break you out of whatever rut you might be going through or help you improve. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, experiment with different microphones. I probably said this before in another video, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over and over again because I gotta make sure y'all understand that this is important, because you probably watch me and other YouTubers, your favorite artists, record on live and everything like that, and you just think like, if I have their microphone, I'm gonna sound like them, it's gonna be clean like them, it's gonna be clear like them. And that's not always the case, because you might have a microphone that is not doing your voice justice, right? You probably be giving the dopest vocal performances, everything is on point, but your microphone's just not matching that energy. You want a microphone that's gonna match your energy, and this is probably gonna be one of the most expensive things that you could probably do, but you're gonna have to buy different microphones here and there. Go to different studios and try different microphones to see what you like better. You know, I had in the comments not too long ago, somebody was like, yo, record with your spirit again. The little B microphone sounds like shit. This B microphone right here, it sounds completely different than my Aston Spirit, you know? And that's the difference, because they're designed differently from different companies. Yes, they both record vocals, but one gets my voice a little bit fuller than the other one. This mic is smaller, so this mic is gonna be brighter naturally. You know, that is the thing. So when it comes to experimenting with different microphones, you want to figure out what sound you're already going for. So if you kind of want a natural, brighter sound, you want to get a smaller microphone, because that's going to help make your sound a little bit brighter, right? If you want more of a balanced sound, you want to get a large diaphragm microphone, right? And if you want like not too much top end in, you want to get a dynamic microphone, all right? It's kind of like, you want to understand like the tight sound you want to go for. That's the type of microphone you want to have. So you want to have some type of idea when it comes to that. Tip number 2, this is very important. Listen to me. I might have to zoom in on this part right here, but listen to me. Make sure you're giving 150,000% on your vocal performances. I said 150,000% because your vocal performances matter. You know, that helps your vocals sit better. It makes the song better. You know what I'm saying? It gives the engineer something to do, make him connect, vibe to the song, make them want to make this song sound like a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hits aren't hits when they're being mixed. Hits are hits when they're recorded. You know what I'm saying? A hit song has to be recorded. Like, we can't add energy. We can't add the delivery in the mix or the master. We have to do that in the recording process. And I know a lot of artists be shy when they go to other studios, because they're like self-conscious. They don't know how to like be themselves in front of strangers. And most of the time when you go to a studio, you're gonna be around strangers. You might be with your friends. You might be worried about what your friend's gonna say. You might be in your head. And look, man, you gotta get out your head, because you the artist. You know what I'm saying? You want the listener to be like, yo, I love this person's vibe. I love this person's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wouldn't talk the way that I talk in my videos, you wouldn't connect with the videos the way that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm talking on camera, that's how I talk to you in real life. You know what I'm saying? You can ask people that know me in real life, this is how I talk to them. When we talking music, when we talking like just regular things, like I'm talking because it's like, I'm not talking for no reason. I'm talking to try to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to feel what I'm saying. So when it comes to you in the booth in front of the microphone, you need to record so the person that's listening can feel what you're saying. You want them to feel you, all right? I don't know how else to put it, but if you want better vocals, you need to give 150,000% when it comes to your vocal performances. I'm talking about, like, I want you to be tired as fuck when you leave the studio. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going there to work out. You're going there to work. You know what I'm saying? You need to be tired when you leave the studio, because you left your all in the studio. That's what I want you to do. Leave it in the booth. Can you do that for me? Just leave it in the booth. Tip number 3, your engineers will thank you for this. Or you would thank you for this if you're your own engineer. But listen, record a lot of takes. Record more than enough than you need. so you can have stuff to pull back from for the mixing stage. All right. So let's say you want to add in like some harmonies and some doubles or just some type of weird sound that you probably messed up on in a take. You want to keep all your takes, right? Like I know I record and I just delete certain things because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm recording somebody else, I might keep certain things that I hear that I might like. You know what I'm saying? Even if I mess up and if I like something, I'm gonna keep it. So vocal comping, playlisting, so extra tracks, duplicates, just bring stuff down, keep it because you might need it later. Young Thug does that stuff all the time. They do like playlists and stuff like that. But it's like, just make sure you give the engineer enough to work with, because if you record your verse 3 different times, say it 3 different ways, you can put together a crazy verse with a crazy vibe. Even if you punching in, just keep a whole bunch of takes that you don't like, or just ad libs. Just do 3-4 tracks of ad libs, and you got stuff to work with. Do ins and outs or runs, as people say. Like, you want to make sure you got enough stuff to work with. You don't want to have it really just blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of these songs have a lot of different layers to it, or just a lot of audio files that they can pull from. You know what I'm saying? That's something I learned in school anyway from Full Sail, but it's like, always make sure you give the engineer enough to work with. So if you want better vocals overall in your song, just make sure you got enough stuff to work with. You don't want to have to go back and just keep re-recording, or just be like, yo, when the song is finished mixed, just like, yo, let me go back and record like a harmony here or a stack here, when you could already did that already. You know what I'm saying? So record more than you need, just so you can have stuff to pull back from if you need. Tip number 4, make sure you record songs that you actually vibe to. All right. So if you don't like the beat, don't record to it. Don't force yourself, because if you're forcing yourself, you're not really connected with it. Everything that you record, it needs to be a vibe. You need to feel it. You need to be attached to it. Like, you need to be in love with the beat. And it's probably gonna go like, people are gonna feel whatever type way, but it's like, I mean, it's gonna be days where you don't like none of the beats, and you're just gonna have to record to get through it. I understand that, but the songs that you put out, don't put out songs that you feel that you forced yourself to record on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to record the best music you can. So the best music that you usually can record is the music that you vibe to. I can't even talk right now because I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't write none of this shit down, So it's like, you want to record the shit that you vibe to, right? Stop forcing yourself to record on songs or forcing verses to beats that you don't like just to prove a point. You don't have to prove a point. The only thing that you need to prove is that you can actually put out great sounding music with great sounding vocals. And if you're forcing yourself to record on stuff or make songs and stuff that you don't really like, why are you even doing it? To prove who wrong? Because, like, the people that are successful, they're not out here just trying to prove people wrong. They're doing the stuff that they're good at. They're focusing on the stuff that they're good at, and they're doing that very well. All right. So I want you to be one of those people. So if you feel like you don't like the beat, come back to it later. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it right then. Like, you are not in competition with nobody but yourself, because if you keep thinking you're competing with everybody else, you're going to always try to do what they're doing. All right. You're going to be a follower of them. You're going to be like, yo, they're doing this, so I got to do this. You're biting. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the person that's leading the wave. All right. So take that however you want to take it, but you know what I'm saying, just don't force yourself to record. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't force yourself to record on beats that you don't like. And the last and final tip I got for you is to record with confidence. All right. This is like energy. This ties into energy, but you gotta have the confidence. If you're not confident in what you're recording, go back and rewrite it. Re-record it until you feel confident enough that you can put it out, that you can stand on it. Because I know a lot of people that record music and they're not really confident, and you can hear it in the song. You can hear it in the delivery. You can hear it in their writing. You know what I'm saying? They don't sound believable. You want to sound believable. So your vocals don't sound good if they're not believable. Like, they might be clear, they might be clean, but it's like they can still get better because the delivery could be better. The confidence level isn't there. Like, when you listen to Drake, you can tell Drake is very confident in the things that he's saying. When Lil Baby raps, you can tell he's very confident in the things he's saying. Uzi, Cole, Kendrick, and so far and so on. Like, you can tell these people are confident. Like Kanye West is very confident in himself, in the stuff that he puts out. So when it comes to you, I need you to be the confident person just like them. Like, don't be shy, don't be timid. Like, if you need to, like, tap into the energy, match the beat, just be confident. Like, I want you to say you spun the block, wet the block up with confidence. Like you don't give a fuck about Shotty. I want you to say that with confidence. I want you to, like, if you say you done ran your bands up, I want you to say that with confidence. Don't be boring. Like, it goes back to it, like energy, confidence, swagger. You gotta have that about yourself when it comes to recording. That all makes your vocals better, which makes your song better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just stuff that you can't do in the mix. We can't add confidence in the mix. Like, somebody's probably gonna put a comment down there. It's like, what about this site? What about this plugin? What about this? Like, confidence is not a plugin. Like, maybe I should make a plugin and call it confidence, and it does nothing, and it just boosts people's confidence like a placebo effect or something like that. I don't know though. But listen, man, those are just some tips that I feel that can help you get better vocal recordings, to lead to recording better songs, putting out better songs. Because when it comes to me, I care about better songs as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I care about the recording. I care about the mixing. I care about the mastering. Like, we need all of those to be great artists. You know what I'm saying? We need all of those to hit. You know, a great song could beat a bad mix and a bad master. You know what I'm saying? Until, like, somebody can come back and clean that up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but just because you feel like the song is great, that doesn't mean the song is great. Just because you feel like the master is great doesn't mean the song is great. You know what I'm saying? The vocal recordings, the vocal takes, the vocal performance, all of that matters. Like, y'all gotta understand that. All right, vocals are half of the song. All right, so that is one of the most important things when it comes to music. Like, a lot of people spend too much time on worrying about their mix, their master, and marketing and this and that, and they don't even have the first thing that they need down pat, and that is the recording process. Like, I need y'all to get confident in yourselves with the recording process. I need y'all to figure out what microphones do the best with your vocals. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to give 150,000% on y'all vocal performances, everything. Like, I need all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to win. I want y'all to get better. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Jordxn. I'm out of here. All right, cool.